Welcome to my latest unboxing video. Today we're going to be unboxing the So Hayley Jane Luxury January box. In case you didn't already know, I'm Amanda, otherwise known as Mrs. G Makes, and you can find me on social media using Mrs. G Makes, and I also have an Etsy shop selling various crochet and knitting notions, stitch markers, project bags, things like that. But today it's all about the sewing and of course the So Hayley Jane box, finding out what's in this month's box. Now this box was delivered yesterday and I've been very good and I haven't peeked. In fact, I've just taken off the mailing wrapper. Here is the box in all its glory. And let's have a look to see what's inside. I've managed to keep away from social media in as much as I haven't looked to see any other unboxings. There we go. You always get the lovely bright yellow tissue paper on So Hayley Jane boxes. Now, in case you're not familiar, So Hayley Jane subscription boxes come in 3 different options. You've got the mini, the classic and the luxury box. And I started subscribing to the boxes, I think it was last July time, I want to say. I came across a 10% discount code on somebody else's YouTube channel. I think it was Tamlin from Sewn on the Time, but there are various other YouTubers that also have 10% discount codes. So for example, Michelle from Sewing Bunny, I know that she has a 10% discount code, and also Ruan from the Yorkshire Sew Girl. So do have a look at their videos to find out what the code is. If I have time, I will pop their codes below so that you can, or the links to their site so that you can find out. So when I subscribed, I had a 10% discount code. So I thought I would treat myself to the luxury box with the plan to eventually at some point drop down to a classic box. So with the luxury box, you get 3 to 3.5 meters of fabric, a pattern, a sweet treat. There's normally a gift from another maker in there, and you get 5 fat quarters. In the classic box, you only get 3 fat quarters. You get 2 meters of fabric, not the same as the luxury box, it's a different fabric. And you get the sweet treat and the gift if there is one. Whereas in the mini box, you get, I want to say, 1 meter of fabric, 3 fat quarters, but no gift. You get your sweet treat, but there isn't a gift. And of course, every box has the magazine from Hayley. Anyway, enough rambling. Let's get into the box and find out what we've got this month. Ooh. Had a little peek of the fabric. Looks nice. So the theme for this month is Out of This World. So I think that gives you a bit of a clue as to possibly what could be on the fabric. And in the book, there's an introduction from Hayley herself. Then there's an interview with, let's have a look, who's the interview with? The interview is with 2 ladies who run a group called Sew Social Newham. So that looks like a community group. That's going to be interesting to read about them. There's a make of the month. I won't spoil it by showing you everything. 3 boxes, 3 makes. So Hayley sends a box of each of, as I've just described, the mini, the classic and the luxury. 3 people get those. There's Esther, Gemma and Laura, and it looks like in the classic boxes and the mini, it looks like they got double gauze. I won't show you the fabric for Gemma, who had the luxury box. I won't show you what she made because you'll obviously see the fabric, but she had enough fabric to make a deer and doe Sirocco jumpsuit. But here's what Esther made with her mini box. And Laura made, with the classic box, she made the Friday Pattern Company patina blouse. That looks nice, doesn't it? Nice blue, I like that. Whenever I see double gauze, I always think of Michelle from Sewing Bunny, because she got into double gauze, I think it was last year. And I know that she does enjoy working with it. There's always a fat quarter project from Tamlin from Sewn on the Tyne, who I've already mentioned. And this month she has made a laptop sleeve. That's quite handy. And I suppose that you could adjust it. Yeah, she says, explains to you how to work out what size you need for your particular size tablet. So that's really good. You could obviously then use that for, maybe you've got a Kindle or a like say a full-blown laptop. So that's a very handy project, that is. And then Hayley talked about things that she's been watching on TV, podcasts, there's a Netflix series and a book. And funny enough, the book is one that she is recommending, is one that I have already read, and that is Eleanor Oliphant is Completely Fine by Gail Honeyman. And I absolutely loved that book. Really, really good. Really good. Thoroughly enjoyed watching that. And then there's the profile on one of the subscribers, and that is Sophie. So I look forward to reading about her. Pattern pics. That's always good to introduce you to some, different patterns. Makers Gallery. I see the lovely Liz from The Baker That Sews. She's in there with her. She made a jumpsuit out of the tie-dye fabric from the October box. And I loved that fabric. I don't know if you've seen my unboxing video of that, but I was so delighted because the colours are just me. Even though I've never really worn tie-dye fabric, I knew that I was going to love it. And I've managed to get, from my 3.5 meters, I've managed to make a Stella hoodie and a t-shirt dress, and I've still got bits and pieces left. Maybe I could make some knickers from it, because that's something that I want to do. I have actually bought the Tilly and the Buttons knicker pattern, and I've misplaced the pattern. I'm not quite sure where I've put it, so otherwise I would have had a go, because I'm sure I've got enough fabric left over to do that. So that was great. I loved that box. Right, let's see what else we've got. Nice sweet treats are the opal fruits, or as they're now known, Starburst, but showing my age now, I remember when they were called opal fruits. We have the matching Gutermann thread for the fabric, and this is the colour, beautiful deep deep navy. That's very nice. Something in this bag. I'm not sure what this is. Oh, that's tailor's chalk, isn't it? Proper tailor's chalk there. That's going to be very useful. I do have, where is it? I do have a chalk pen, one of these, but I do find it gets a bit stubby on the end and can be a bit not very good at marking on the fabric. So I'll be very interested to see how I get on with that block of chalk. Oh, now that is pretty. I've just spotted the gift. That looks like it's a scarf tie to me. You would loop a scarf. It doesn't actually say what it is, but I think that is for a scarf. And I wonder, Ethel and Joan, I can remember before I started, I think it was the month before I subscribed, there was a beautiful resin handmade magnetic needle minder that was very, very popular. And I wonder if it's the same people. Let me just have a look. Yeah, here we go. Oh, okay. So the blurb in the front of the magazine from Hayley says, "We are also welcoming back Louise from Ethel and Joan, who has created a stunning cat-eye belt buckle using resin and Flexo Gold and Silver. This will add a stunning finishing touch to a handmade fabric belt." Of course. I was thinking of scarf because I'm a crocheter as well, and so I automatically thought of a shawl buckle, which I'm sure you could probably use it for as well. But yeah, that makes sense, it being a buckle for fabric. It's very, very pretty, very sparkly. Now then, the fat quarters are very, very nice. Got one here with stars all over. And another one. They all complement each other so well. I've been putting all my fat quarters into a separate box, one of my empty So Hayley Jane boxes, and I really must decide what to make with them. That's nice, isn't it? I suspect I might end up using them for my bag making, because I make a lot of project bags, both to sell in my Etsy shop and for my own personal use. Oh, that's nice. I like that. That nice check. A bit like a tartan. And then this one, definitely out of this world. This is very much in keeping with the theme, isn't it? I love the purples in there, and obviously they're picked out in the other fat quarters. So what we're really here for is, I'm going to have a look in the book so that I can make sure I know what kind of fabric this is, because I'm very new to dressmaking, so I'm learning all the time. So it's a cotton jersey. Ooh. I'd forgotten about the pattern, and I hadn't thought that I'd not seen it. It's normally at the top. I've just read in the book what it is. And I'm so pleased because it's a pattern that I really wanted to try. Can I just say, I am so loving these boxes. If you're wondering whether to subscribe, if you're in two minds, for me, they've been my favourite subscription box that I've ever had. I do think subscription boxes have a place, or in the past I felt that subscription boxes have a place, particularly if you're new to the subject. So when I first started crocheting, I subscribed to crochet boxes, because it was a great way of introducing you to different yarns, to different techniques, trying out different patterns. And then as you become more experienced, you develop your own niche about, and have discovered what you like and what you don't like. And so then I can remember feeling that it was time to stop those subscription boxes, because I felt that I could spend I knew where to spend my money. Whereas right now with dressmaking, I don't know what fabrics to buy. I'm still very much learning that, but improving all the time. And I put that down to these subscription boxes. That's really helped me, and it's introducing me to different patterns that I've not heard about. So for me, this is worth every single penny, and yeah, I absolutely love it. So if you're wondering whether it's for you, give it a go. I really, really would recommend you trying it. So the fabric, you might have just caught a little glimpse as I lifted it out of the box. So as I said, it's a cotton jersey, silver metallic space print. Let's hold it up. Look at that. Isn't that fabulous? And it's just perfect. Navy is my colour. I wear navy as opposed to black in general. Silver, I'm definitely a silver person as opposed to gold. And then this lovely white print. It's just absolutely stunning. Now, this isn't a fabric that I would have chosen myself. In fact, I don't think any of the fabrics that I've had in the boxes are necessarily ones that I would pick. It's quite an investment, isn't it, buying fabric? It's not cheap, and it can actually be quite expensive if you don't know what you're buying, if you buy the wrong thing. But that is very nice. It feels lovely. Got a nice amount of stretch. So what's the pattern that Hayley has chosen? She says in her magazine that she's chosen this fabric, that she's chosen this pattern, I should say, because although the pattern is meant for thicker fabrics, she says that she loves using this type of pattern with lighter weight jersey for a different look and feel. So, any guesses as to what the pattern might be? Look, it's the Billy. And I am so happy, and will definitely be giving this a try. See, now straight away I'm thinking, I can tell how my mind is changing, because I'm looking here and she has contrast ribbing on the cuffs and the bottom band and the neck band. So I'm thinking, ooh, I know I bought some black ribbing recently in an order from Flamingo Fabrics, but I'm wondering if actually now I need to order some navy so that I can use navy on here. But of course the problem is navies vary, don't they? You really want to be able to see if it matches, so I might just be safest just sticking with using that fabric. I'm not sure, but I can't can't see any reason for me not to use that fabric on this pattern. So I'm extremely happy with this month's box. Absolutely delighted. Do you want to see how happy she is? That's how happy I am about this box. Super, super happy. So I've got a pattern that I've been wanting for ages. I've got the fabric to make it in the perfect colours for me. And I've got some super fat quarters to make something with. I may well make the fat quarter project that's in this booklet. I think I might make a cover for my, or protective cover for my Kindle for when I go on holiday. Talking of holidays, fingers crossed, I am going tomorrow. So as much as I would love to be making up this dress straight away, I'm supposed to be going on holiday tomorrow, which is why I've jumped on quickly to make this video. And then I plan, while we're driving down tomorrow, I'm hoping that I can edit this video and get it uploaded. So things will be a bit quiet from me on my YouTube channel for the next month or so, but I will be back in February, probably with the next So Hayley Jane box, because when I get back off holiday, the next one should be waiting for me. So I hope you've enjoyed that unboxing video. If you have, do give me a thumbs up, please. Comments are always great if there's, you know, anything you would like to say about what you've seen today. And do hit that subscribe button if you'd like to be notified when I next upload a video. And have a great January. Keep safe, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, blah, 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 blah. In fact, you see how happy, oops, wrecking the joint, see how